October 23rd, we received a phone call that a voter felt like they didn't get a chance to vote for the candidate that they wanted to vote for.
This is what caused Pulaski Circuit and County Clerk Terri Hollingsworth to look into an incident she says could have impacted dozens of voters if it had not been caught when it did. Less than 2 weeks before the general election, officials discovered a, quote, street file change regarding a North Little Rock council race.
So the change happened about 6:30-ish p.m. during early voting. Then once we found out, the next day, we got there and we investigated, and then we had to make sure that the street file was changed back.
In a statement released 5 days later, Hollingsworth said an employee in the voter registration department was responsible for the change, adding that as many as 132 voters may have been impacted. But after further investigation, officials determined the change affected a handful of voters.
What we know in terms of when we did the investigation and from the time we found out when it was changed till the time it was changed back, we know that only 4 voters voted in that particular area.
The 4 incorrect ballots couldn't be retrieved, but the clerk said they resolved the issue and dealt with the worker who made the error.
We pulled them off of voter duties and continued to investigate to see all of the things that were happening with that particular incident.
That worker is no longer an employee by the county clerk's office. Almost a month after the call, the Pulaski County Election Commission is looking into the issue and looking for solutions. It's asking the Secretary of State's office to provide what it's called a supervisorial clearance or authorization of the election systems before employees can get to specific features. Now Hollingsworth is doing what she can to make sure this doesn't happen in the future.
This election is free and fair, and that we are fully committed to protecting the integrity of the election process.
In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.